There's a few simple tools that you can use to get through this a lot better than what you are currently doing right now, okay? What is that? Step one, what's up guys, it's your boy John Erikson and this is Overcomer Academy. How my overcomers doing out there? I wanted to make you this video because I thought it would be important to demonstrate what it feels to have no hope anymore, okay? I think a lot of you guys are feeling this right now, feeling in disbelief that our economy can go through this huge economic crash. We can be put in this situation right now that's not exactly your fault, okay? This is not your fault. That's first and foremost what I want you to understand, is this is not your fault, okay? And if you feel that hope is lost right now, you're in it with a lot of other people, and I want to help you with that. I want to help you understand that your hope does not have to be lost, okay? You don't have to feel like this is over, because it's not over, guys, okay? We are still in the game. And so a lot of you guys are being held back right now. Maybe you're a gym owner, okay? Maybe you're somebody, if you're a business owner right now, my heart goes out to you. I mean, I'm a business owner, all my entrepreneur friends out there, I hope you're staying strong. But the reality of the situation is we are in a tough situation and only the strong is going to survive. And I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but whether this only happens for a few months or this happens for a year, I want you to understand that you can get through it. You can get through it if you continue to push forward and you continue to pivot and you continue to be creative. But here's what's not going to help, okay? Panicking is not going to help. Freaking out is not going to help. Going to buy toilet paper, going to buy alcohol wipes, okay? All that stuff is good for your business. I mean, not for your business, but it's good for your health, but it's not gonna help you succeed. And I know a lot of you guys, if you're watching this channel right now, you wanna be successful, you wanna win, you want to win at life. And remember, just a few months ago, everything was good, everything was normal. And so how can something change so quickly and so abruptly to where it could literally flip your world upside down and put you in a situation where you're confused and you don't know what to do? Okay, well, I'm here to tell you that it's not what it seems, even though it feels the way that it feels. You have to understand something. Everyone else around you right now is panicking. Everyone else is freaking out, okay? When you have that much stress, okay, and that much people around you that are freaking out and causing anxiety and they are panicking, what do you think is going to happen to you? You are going to feed off that energy, right? I mean, you're going to look at these people and you're going to say, oh my God, they're freaking out. The news is freaking out. Everybody's telling me that this world is coming to an end. You know, you are putting yourself in a situation of anxiety, stress, and frustration, okay? What's gonna happen when you get in your truck and you forgot to put the hand sanitizer on, but then you touched everything in your vehicle and now you're like, oh my God, I didn't put the hand sanitizer on, I got germs all over the car. Look, I'm not saying that you should not be prepared for this situation. We're in a pandemic right now, it's a fucked up crisis. But what I am saying is life is going on, meaning your business is moving on, your bills are still coming in the mail. The government is here to help you, but they're not going to bail you out. And I want to talk to you about what is going to bail you out, okay? What do you think that is for a second? Ask yourself that, okay? What is going to be the bailout on this? Is it the stimulus package, okay? Is it a loan, okay? Is it somebody coming to you and saying, hey man, I got you, I'm going to give you some money? Is it a partner? Is it an investor? Okay, I'm gonna tell you the one thing that you can rely on, all right? Because you need to get the facts. You need to stop worrying about all these other things that you have no control over. The truth of the matter is you don't have control over people, places, or things, all right? And if lately you've been putting all of your faith and your power and your mood into people, places, or things, I can almost guarantee you that you are stressed right now. You are feeling the pressure. You are in a situation right now where it is tough for you to push forward. And I understand, okay? I'm not being non-empathetic at all. I mean, personally, this has affected me. It's affected my family. It's affected my business. It's affected my employees. And this is not a joke. I am not making light of the situation. I'm not one of those people that's sitting here on this video with you right now trying to say, hey, this pandemic is nothing, we're gonna get through it, no big deal. Okay, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that there's a few simple tools that you can use to get through this a lot better than what you are currently doing right now. Okay, what is that? Step one, don't listen to other people. Okay, the news, your family, your mom, your dad, your aunt, your uncle, you need to think for yourself in this situation. And I understand that everyone around you is influencing you and putting you in a situation that you feel like you have to listen to them. But I'm gonna tell you, you don't have to listen to them. You can listen for yourself. You can think for yourself, okay? If you can find the courage to think for yourself in this situation, I promise you, you're gonna feel that much better, okay? You're gonna feel that much better about the situation. If you could really take all the data, all the facts, put it together in front of you and say, well, this is how I feel about this situation. I mean, I'm personally not too freaked out. I mean, this sucks and I'm gonna wear a mask when I go out in public, but I'm not really that freaked out about the situation. And if that's the case, then you need to act on that, because that's your intuition telling you, hey man, you're gonna be okay. You're gonna be all right. Even though everyone else is panicking around you and putting you in a position of, I don't know what to do and I don't know how to act and I know this is gonna suck and blah, blah, blah. You are telling yourself, your intuition is telling you everything should be okay, and I feel like it should be okay, so I'm okay, okay? That's step number one. Step number two is put yourself in a position of action, okay? Here's the thing, if we're talking business sense right now, right? Hopefully if you're watching this video, you're a business owner. If you're not a business owner, that's fine. Maybe you are a high action taker. You're somebody that is a salesperson, you're a business owner, you're a CEO, you're somebody that is important, or you're somebody on your way up, okay? Either way, this video is for an action taker. This video is for somebody that is wanting more out of life. And up until about 3 months ago, before this whole thing happened, you were gunning for success and you were on your way to success and everything was going accordingly. And then boom, this thing slapped you in the face, okay? Here's one thing that I know about things that slap you in the face that are unexpected, okay? The thing is you don't have control over it, like I told you, okay? People, places, or things, you don't have control over it. If that's the case, all you can control is yourself, okay? And if you have control over yourself, now, not in full, I'm not gonna say that you have full, complete control over yourself, but you are the only thing that you do have control over. Now, what you need to do is you need to take action towards the things that you do have control over right now, okay? You need to take control of what you can do right now. Now, what is that, okay? If you're a business owner, a salesperson, somebody that's achieving for success, a personal trainer, a gym owner, okay? Doesn't matter, a coffee shop owner, okay? Retail store, brick and mortar, okay? Doesn't matter. You're an employee for a brick and mortar store right now. You're somebody that had a job, you're doing well, you were one of the top people at that company, and then before this whole thing happened and it put you on your butt, now you're worried about losing your job, okay? What can you do? You can take control of what you control, and the only thing you can control is yourself right now, okay? So what do? You take actionable steps towards that. What are those actionable steps, okay? The actionable steps that you can take in your own personal self, in your own self of what you can do, is you can only take action of what you can control and what the outcome can be. What is that? You could take more action towards sales. You could take more action towards meeting clients. Prospective clients that you might have right now, you could reach out to them and say, hey, Mr. and Mrs., I'm so sorry that this thing happened, but I just want to let you know I'm here for you. I want to work with you. I want to make sure that you understand that I'm here for you, okay? You need to be planning for when this whole thing blows over, that you're in a position to execute as soon as this thing clears up, because this thing's going away. I want you to understand something. We are resilient. We're human beings. Now, I'm not a freaking doctor or a scientist or anything weird like that. I don't know about this pandemic, but what I do know is that humans are resilient and we've been around for thousands of years. Now, if you think that this thing's gonna wipe us out, man, I'm sorry. I hope I'm right, but I am sorry. We are not going anywhere. The bills are going to continue to come in the mail, and you are going to continue to have to wake up. And if you're sitting around just watching Netflix 6 days a week right now, and I'm sorry if you're in that situation, man, I'm sorry if you lost your business or you lost your job or you're laid off right now and you don't have anything to work on, and you're sitting at home in your boxers every day with the same stain, and you're not even taking showers because you're so stressed out. I get it. I know exactly how you feel, okay? But if you want to have success and you want to win during this time, you have to step up and do above average things that nobody else is doing right now, my friend. You have to understand that sitting there watching Netflix is not going to get you up and moving and getting your blood flowing. It's like going to the gym. There's a reason why most successful people go to the gym, is because they want to get their body in movement. They want to be action. They want their blood flowing and their muscles pumping, and it makes them feel alive. When you sit there and do nothing, you're feeling dead. You're feeling all hope is lost. And I can promise you, if you aren't doing anything right now, you're just sitting there in your underwear, watching Netflix, eating all day, you are gonna feel worse. And the point is you wanna feel better. I know you wanna feel better. You want that hope back. This whole message was about how do you get the hope back in a recession, during a pandemic. How do you have hope during these times? Hope is just not given to you. It's something that you work towards. Just like in the normal world, when the economy was great and everybody was throwing money around, what did you do? You still had to move. You still had to take action. You still had to do things that you didn't want to do. The only difference now is, my friends, is you have to work a little bit harder. You have to get a little bit more creative. Now, here's the thing. I'm gonna go into number 3 right now, and I'm gonna wrap this up. You need to get a little bit more creative, and you need to take a little bit more action. We got 4 steps here. I'm on step number 3. Stay with me to the end, because I promise you, you wanna hear this, okay? If I could save one person, help one person right now, get this message across so it can help change their life and put them in a situation that over the next few months you can be successful and you can actually get through this. And on the other side of this, you can tell your friends, your family, and everyone, I got through a recession and I killed it. How do you think that's going to make you feel, man? You're going to feel like you could take on anything. And I want you to understand that you can take on anything, but you have to have the tools, okay? So step number 3, okay? Step number 3 is you need to get creative and you need to pivot, okay? During an economic downshift, during a change, I mean, what are you going to do if your prospects aren't buying right now? They're not there. They're not available. I'm talking to the worst case scenario situation people here. Everyone has been affected on some level, but let's just think about it like this. If you're affected the worst, let's just say worst case scenario, what do? You need to pivot and you need to get creative. Okay, what does that look for you like? For you, I don't know, man. If you're a gym owner or a personal trainer, then you need to start training online. Okay, you need to do this thing virtual. You can't go to a gym every day right now and train your prospects. You need to be able to train them over the phone. People on Zoom calls, you need to go virtual with them. You need to put a regimen in there. Maybe you need to add a mindset program into your personal training. Okay, I'm telling you, man, right now, you cannot do what you were doing before, which is meeting up with them and showing them how to lift weights and touching them and, doing all that stuff and showing them the right stretch and showing them the right movement. So what can you do? You can only take action towards things that you have control over. You don't have control over people, places, or things. You only have control over you. So what can you do? Get creative and pivot. We're still going to do the same business, but we're going to pivot. What's the area? There's still money out there. People are still holding on to money. People still have things. And do you really think that they want to drop their entire health just because this situation happened? No. So good news for all you personal trainers and gym owners out there that have been locked down since the beginning. You could be training them online in your living room if you just tweaked and pivoted and you got a little bit creative. Putting together a meal plan program, a daily 1-hour Zoom call that shows them how to work out, and then giving them a mindset hack so they don't have to be so stressed out and anxiety during these tough times so they can be healthy mentally. That would be a shift. That would be a creative standpoint. That would be pivoting, okay? You need to find out, what do you need to do in your business? What does that look like in your job? Okay, I don't even care if you have a job. If you want to keep that job, I'm telling you, to all you people that are employed right now, don't think that your job is secure. I don't want to be the bad news guy, but I own a business. I own a few businesses. And the thing is your job is only secure of the value that you can bring, okay? So depending on the value you can bring, now that depends. If you work for Amazon, you're probably pretty secure because they're looking for over 100,000 people. Now, if you already lost your job, what does it mean? Same thing that I told the business owners, okay? Pivot to the company that needs you. Like I just said, Amazon's looking for over 100,000 employees right now, or 100 employees. I don't know what the exact number is, but they're looking for a lot of people. Pivot into a different direction, jump on the new bandwagon. People are still having money. People are still having success right now. You just need to find it. You're not gonna be able to find it if you're sitting at home watching Netflix all day, just chilling and hanging out, eating ice cream and shit. You're not gonna get what you want, okay? So make sure you pivot and you get creative in what's going on right now, all right? Pivot and get creative. Now, here's the last thing I'm gonna say on this step 3 before I get to step 4, and stay with me because the last step is the most important step if you really wanna have abundance and you want this thing, not even abundance, just right now I'm thinking survival, man. I'm thinking I just want my business to get through this thing and thrive as much as it can. I understand, you know, it's not a time of abundance and all this other stuff, but I will say this. There's never been a time in history where people have made more money in a downward spiral in a recession. Remember, the message of today is there's still hope, okay? There's still hope in a pandemic. There's still hope in a recession. Freaking Coca-Cola, man, the biggest company in the world, was created in a depression during a war, during literally World War. All right, they were built and they got creative and they pivoted and they sold to the military. Coca-Cola built their brand by feeding Coca-Cola, giving it to soldiers that were at war, because the soldiers branded them and said it gave them more energy, it gave them more courage. So Coca-Cola had distribution centers at every war zone across the nation. By the time the war was over, Coca-Cola was one of the biggest companies ever, and it still is today. And so that can be you, but you have to pivot and you have to get creative. But understand this, you can't pivot and you can't create or be creative. Excuse me, my throat got a little tingly there, but you cannot pivot and you can't create if you're stressed out. If you're stressed out and overwhelmed and freaking out, my friends, I'm gonna tell you right now, you're not going to get what you want. Unfortunately, guys, look, everyone's showing you to panic. Go bum rush the store and get toilet paper, okay? Go stock up on food because you're gonna be locked up, okay? The media is telling you that you're gonna die, okay? I'm sorry, anyone that has caught this virus, any families or relatives even that you know, I'm so sorry, guys. I wish that this has never happened. I would take our old life back in a heartbeat. But number one, step zero should have been, you need to admit that there's a problem right now. You need to admit that there's a problem. The sooner you admit that there's a problem right now is the sooner you can go forward and you can actually do something about this. If you sit around and do nothing and you act like nothing's happening, or you freak out and panic, you're not gonna get anywhere. So understand this, you cannot do the pivoting and you cannot create if you are overwhelmed and panicking and stressed out. Don't let the media put you in that situation. Don't let your mom, don't let your dad, don't let an uncle, don't let your friend put you in a situation of panic and frustration. Maybe their situation is fucked up. Maybe it is different for them, but they're not here on this video with me right now and they're not taking the steps that they need. You need to be the one that goes out there, takes these steps and feeds it to your friends and family, and you're the leader that keeps everyone grounded right now, keeps everyone sane, okay? me and my girl, that's what we do, okay? We stay grounded. I tell her my plan, she looks at me, she looks to me, and as long as she sees I'm okay, she's okay. I'm not gonna lie, this has been tough, it's been hard on us, it's been frustrating, but we have been taking these steps and it's getting us through day by day. We have what we need, okay? We're pushing forward, we're keeping our employees on payroll, okay? So here's the last step, all right? Step number 4 is nothing more than having faith, okay? What has your faith level been lately, guys? You need to ask yourself this, okay? It's probably super hard for you to lose that faith right now, because you could be sitting here thinking, well, how the hell am I supposed to have faith when this whole freaking world is coming to shit? How am I supposed to be confident when I'm losing my ass right now, okay? That's a hard thing to do, okay? But you need to understand that this shall pass. This too shall pass, okay? Like I said, we're resilient. We are resilient as humans. We will get through this. And you need to have faith that it's all going to work out. You have to have faith that there is a higher power that is watching over you and has been watching over you and is supporting you through your endeavors, and he will make sure that you do not do without. Have faith in yourself, if anything. You can't control people or places or things, but you can have faith in him, and you can have faith in yourself, okay? Have faith in something, that something is going to work. In order to have hope, in order for hope to be around, in order for hope to even transpire, you need to have faith, my friends. And if you are stressing out right now, or this is really affecting you and putting you in a situation of hurt, anxiety, and frustration, then it could be this step 4, that your faith has been cracked. It's been cracked, it's been stepped on, it's been questioned. It's put you in a situation of frustration, anxiety, and you can no longer move on because you've lost faith. You've lost faith in yourself, you've lost faith in your loved ones, you've lost faith in him. And you need to look at that, because this could be the key component that can put everything back together. I'm not perfect, guys, but I tell you right now, when I walk outside every day and I go to work and I do what I need to do and I run my businesses and I keep my guys on the payroll and I hire new people even during this fucked up time, and I launch my new products and my new services for my virtual business, I'm telling you, I am having faith that he put me here for a reason, and I'm gonna get through this, and I'm a good guy, and I'm gonna keep my ducks in a row, and if I can keep these steps going, I'll be all right. So here, this concludes our message today. This concludes our broadcast by me, John Erikson, and Overcomer Academy. And if you're still struggling out there, hit me up in the comments, man. Let me know what you're struggling with. I want to make more content. I want to put stuff out there that's going to help you guys through this time. That's what I'm here for. I want to get you through this thing, man. I want to get you through this thing. We will prevail. We always have, and we always will. And if you can keep showing up, I'll keep showing up. Okay? It's called accountability. I'll keep showing up if you keep showing up, and we'll hold each other accountable. But put it in the messages of what you are dealing with right now in your business. What's fucking you up? What's hurting you? Okay? What's affecting you? All right? What are you bothered with? I know that's hard to do, but the sooner you admit that you have a problem, remember, step 0, you will then move on and you will prevail. So admit you have a problem and let's move on. Let's get this thing done, man. Let's chop it up and let's go, okay? I'm hoping to hear from you guys soon. We're going to be putting videos out every day, so stay tuned, guys. And I promise you, this is all going to work out. This has been a presentation by John Erikson, Overcomer Academy. We're here with you, my friends. Stay up.